Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the English Snack Bar.
We're so happy to have you with us today. This is episode number 43.
And today, we're going to talk about something we all do every day, making choices.
That's right. We'll learn 2 super useful patterns for telling people what you like more. We're talking about I'd rather and I'd prefer to.
These will help you sound more natural when you're deciding between things.
So, get ready to learn and practice. And if you enjoy our show, please give us a like and subscribe.
It really helps us out. Let's dive in.
Okay, Kevin, let's start with our first pattern. I'd rather.
I'd rather. This is a fantastic way to say you want one thing more than another, or you want to do one activity instead of another.
Exactly. It's all about preference. When you use I'd rather, you usually follow it with the base form of a verb. For example, I'd rather go or I'd rather eat.
Right. So if someone asks, do you want to watch a movie or read a book? You could say, I'd rather read a book.
That sounds so natural. It's like you're making a quick personal choice. What if you don't want to do something? You can use I'd rather not.
Oh, that's a great point, Jenny. So if someone says, let's go to the party tonight, and you don't feel like it, you can say, I'd rather not. I'm feeling tired.
Perfect. So I'd rather is for choosing between actions or things. Let's try a quick scenario. Imagine you're at a cafe with a friend.
Okay, I'm at the cafe.
Your friend asks, do you want coffee or tea?
I'd say, I'd rather have tea, please.
Great. Now imagine your friend suggests going to the park, but you want to go to the library instead.
I'd say, I'd rather go to the library today.
See, it's so flexible. You can change the verb easily. What about choosing between food? If someone offers you pizza or salad.
I'd rather have the salad.
Or maybe you're deciding on a weekend activity. I'd rather relax at home than go shopping.
That's a good one. It shows a clear preference. So to practice, let's try changing the verb. If the choice is between study and watch TV.
I'd rather watch TV.
And if the choice is between walk and take the bus.
I'd rather walk.
Excellent. You're getting the hang of I'd rather to. Remember, it's usually followed by the base verb.
Now, let's look at our second pattern. I'd prefer to.
This one is very similar to I'd rather to, but it sounds a little more formal or sometimes just a bit softer. I'd prefer to also means you like one option more than another.
That's right. The main difference in structure is that I'd prefer to is usually followed by to and then the verb. So I'd prefer to go or I'd prefer to eat.
It can also be followed by a noun. For example, I'd prefer coffee to tea. See? Coffee is the noun, then to, then tea.
Okay. So if I'm at a restaurant and the waiter asks if I want the chicken or the fish, I might say, I'd prefer to have the fish, please.
That sounds perfect. It's a polite way to state your choice. Let's imagine you're planning a trip. Your friend suggests going to the beach.
And I'd prefer to go to the mountains instead. I like hiking more than swimming.
So you'd say, I'd prefer to go to the mountains. It clearly shows your preference. What if you're choosing between 2 times for a meeting?
Someone might ask, would you like to meet at 9 a.m. or 10 a.m.? I could reply, I'd prefer to meet at 10 a.m.
That's a great example for a work setting. It sounds professional, but still personal. Now, remember how I'd rather can be followed by not? I'd prefer to can also be used negatively, but it's a bit different.
How so?
You can say, I'd prefer not to, followed by the verb. For example, I'd prefer not to discuss that topic right now.
Oh, I see. So I'd prefer not to go is similar to I'd rather not go. Good to know.
Yes, they are very close in meaning there. Now, let's practice changing the verb. If the choice is between staying home and going out.
I'd prefer to stay home.
And if the choice is between reading this book and reading that book.
I'd prefer to read this book.
Fantastic! So I'd rather and I'd prefer to are both excellent for showing what you like more. I'd rather is often followed by the base verb, and I'd prefer to is followed by to and the verb, or a noun.
And I'd prefer to can sound a little more formal or polite in some situations.
Wow, we learned so much today. We covered I'd rather and I'd prefer to.
Yes, both are great for expressing your preferences. Remember, I'd rather is usually followed by the base verb, like I'd rather eat.
And I'd prefer to is followed by to and the verb, like I'd prefer to eat, or a noun, like I'd prefer tea.
They help you make choices clear and sound natural in everyday conversations.
Now it's your turn to practice. Think about your day. What's something you had to choose between today?
Maybe you chose between coffee and tea, or between watching a show and reading a book.
Try making a sentence using I'd rather or I'd prefer to about that choice. You can write it in the comments below.
We love reading your examples and seeing you practice. Keep up the great work.
You're all doing amazing. Thank you for joining us at the English Snack Bar today.
We'll be back soon with more practical English patterns to help you speak confidently.
Until next time, happy learning!
Bye for now.